Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Well, in this video, we're going to discuss about addition and subtraction. We're introducing you the concept about before and after. So without further ado, let's go to the first question. So the first question, Caden collect 48 stamps. His father gave him another 23 stamps. How many stamps did Caden have in the end? Is it addition or subtraction?
Addition.
Cool. So, in the beginning, Caden collect 48 stamps. Then, in the process, his father gave him another 23 stamps. So, give mean addition 23. So, in the end, we will have 48 plus 23 equals to 71. Cool. Now let's go to the next question. So the question is, there were 23 passengers on a bus at first. At a bus stop, some passengers board the bus. There were 34 passengers on the bus in the end. How many passengers board the bus at the bus stop?
Subtraction.
Subtraction. Cool. So let's define the problem. In the beginning, we have 23 passengers on a bus. Yeah, for example, this is the bus. And at the bus stop, there were a lot of passengers here, but we don't know the number. However, at the end, we know we will have 34 passengers on the bus. The question is, how many passengers board at the bus at bus stop? So it will be the difference between the end condition with the beginning condition. So we will have 11 passengers boarded the bus at a bus stop. Next question. Adam collect 61 marbles. His mother gave him another 34 marbles. How many marbles did Adam have in the end?
Addition.
Cool. So in the beginning, Adam have 61 marbles. Then in the process, his mother gave him another 34 marbles. So in the end, Adam will have 61 plus 34. It will be equal 95 marbles. Cool. Now let's go to the next question. The fourth question. There were some passengers on a bus. At a bus stop, 8 passengers board the bus. There were 42 passengers in the end. How many passengers were on the bus at first? It's a little bit trickier. We don't know the initial condition. So in the beginning, we don't have information about how many passengers inside the bus. However, we know we will have additional 8 passengers at a bus stop. So in the end, we will have 42 passengers in the bus. So to find the initial condition, we need to find the difference between 42 and 8. So it will be equal to subtraction, 34 passengers. So let's go to the next question. Jake had some stamps. We don't know the information about the initial condition. He gave 56 of them to his grandfather. And now he has 81 stamps left. How many stamps did Jake have at first?
Fraction.
Subtraction. Are you sure?
Addition.
Yeah, addition. So let's define the problem. In the beginning, we don't know how many stamps Jack had. However, in the process, he gave mean he reduced the stamps he have. So minus 56 will be equal to the end condition is 81. So we need to find the bigger number than 81, because if you have, for example, X number and you reduce the number with 56, you will get 81. That's why you need an addition between 81 and 56. So it will be equal to 137. So Jack in the beginning, at first, had 137 stamps. Now let's go to the next question. Prema baked 72 tarts. She gave 54 tarts to her friends. How many tarts did she have in the end? Addition or subtraction problem?
Fraction.
Subtraction. Cool. So in the beginning, Prema baked 72 tarts. Then she gave mean we need to reduce 72 tarts with 54 tarts because she gave to her friends. That's why in the end, Prema still has 72 minus 54 equals to 18. Yeah, 18. Cool. Now let's go to the next question. Peter had 76 game cards at first. His friend gave him some game cards, and he had 84 game cards in the end. How many game cards did his friend give him? So subtraction, let's define together. So in the beginning, Peter had 76 game cards. His friend gave him some game card. We don't know the number, but someone gave him. That's why, in the end, Peter will have 84 game cards. So, we need to find a number that if we add 76 with this number, we will get 84. That's why we can find the answer by differentiating 84 with 76. We will get 8 cards. So his friend give 8 cards to him. Now let's go to the next question. Megan had 17 buttons. Her friend gave her another 42 buttons. How many buttons did Megan have in the end? I think it's simpler than the previous questions. So in the beginning, Megan had 17 buttons. Then, in the process, her friend gave her another 42 buttons. So in the end, Megan will have 59. 59 buttons. Cool. Now let's go to the next question. Kuma had some game cards. He won 13 game cards in a competition and had 51 game cards in the end. How many game cards did Kuma have at first? So we don't know the initial condition, but we know in the process he won 13 game cards. That's why in the end, Kuma will have 51 game cards. So to find the beginning or the initial condition, we need to subtract 51 with 13. That's why we will have 38 game cards in the beginning. Right? So now we can go to the last question for today's session. Hector had 68 stickers. After giving some stickers to his friends, he had 42 stickers left. How many stickers did he give to his friends? So you need to find what is the beginning condition, what is the process, and the end condition. I will left the last question for you to answer it. Please give your answer in the comment. Don't forget to subscribe, like, give feedback, and also your comment. See you in the next video. Bye.